Look, one thing we should establish from the get-go, Ricky.
Let's do that.
Is I like things in moderation, right? If you're too far to the right fringe, I don't fuck with you. If you're too far to the left fringe, I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
I like to keep things in between the 40s, as if our friend Tigran Bekian is listening. This is something we talk about all the time. Keep it between the 40s. Maybe you move the ball a little bit to the left, maybe you move to the right. Anyone that's hanging on the goalposts, like people who used to maybe be on this show,
right?
I can't get down with. I'll call out an AOC just like I'll call out a anyone on the right who is no, Rubio's not all the way to the right.
Right, no,
Cruz isn't all the way to the right.
No,
but
who is all the way to the right?
Who is all the way to the right? I mean, that's a good question.
Who is actually all the way to the right?
On the Louis Gohmert from Texas. Louis Gohmert.
All the way to the right.
He's very far right.
No, hold on. Let's talk about who's far right that actually has a voice. AOC has a voice. Omar has a voice.
Hey, listen, she's playing the game.
Bernie Sanders
she's playing the game.
Bernie Sanders has a voice.
He's playing the game.
Who has
you can't get mad at people who have a strong voice and a strong opinion that people will listen to. You have a strong voice and you have a strong opinion.
No.
I'm not going to get mad at people who want to follow Ricky Aguilar.
No.
You got a strong voice, bro.
That's not what I'm saying. My question is, who is influential on the right that is far right? Influential, not some person that you know that everybody watching us has to go look up. You don't have to look up AOC. Everybody knows who AOC is.
She's playing the game.
Okay, I get that, but what I'm getting at is that who's so radical far right that is influential.
Who's far right that's influential?
It's actually a very good question.
Who's very, very far right?
I
think
well-known figure that's far.
Is Lindsey Graham far right?
Lindsey Graham? No, I don't think he's very far right.
Is he a voice for...
I think our friend Donald Trump had some far right tendencies that he is not very far right, especially socially. Maybe he's got some authoritarian qualities, but he brings out people on the far right. So
authoritarian, or he just was speaking for the Americans that are tired of the BS? Which one is it?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. Well, listen.
By the way, if you're watching this, help us out here. Who would you say is the person that's the most on the far right? Somebody said Ben Shapiro, but he's not a politician.
He's not a politician. He doesn't have.
I wouldn't say because he called out Trump as well. Who would you put as far right politician?
As a matter of fact, Ben Shapiro in 2019 or 820 was the #1 target of the alt right. So you can't
of the alt right.
Of the alt right.
The alt right isn't even far right. They're off the map.
That's even worse.
Right there. Yeah,
that's even worse. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting at. Ben Shapiro he didn't even vote for Trump in 2016.
Like a David Duke, and not that he's
what I'm getting
far right.
What I'm getting at though, Sauce, is that you have to dig for those people, and they're not even big known figures. The far left has a lot
Mitch
of Mitch
McConnell?
I don't think
any of these are extremely far right.
By the way, that makes a very good point, by the way, because if you think about it, let's put a chart, right? Okay, let's just put a chart here. Okay, I'm going to put the line here in the middle. This is a simple, independent person, okay? I'm going to put the libertarian here, okay? I'm going to put the libertarian here. I'm going to put the Democrat, say here, okay? Let's put socialist here, okay? Let's put communist here. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay, let's put Republican here, and then far right here, okay? All right, where would you say, if we say this is the independent, right in the middle, okay? Libertarian, we got plenty of them.
Right,
Rand Paul is one of them. Let's put Rubio, let's put Cruz here, Republican. Let's put Trump here, okay?
Agreed.
Where do you want to put Obama? Obama's here, or you put him a little bit here?
I would put him in the middle between Democrat and Socialist.
Okay, where do you put Biden?
I think he's a Democrat.
I think so as well.
He plays a role of a socialist, but I think he's a Democrat.
So as well. AOC.
100% socialist between socialists and communists.
Sanders.
Same thing.
Who do you put over here?
There's nobody big figure.
It's a great point.
Put like a Jeff Sessions there. Yeah, Jeff Sessions.
Who's that?
Jeff Sessions. We're talking about. What do you mean? Who's Jeff Sessions?
No, Adam, we're talking about people that have a voice.
Jeff Sessions does
not have a voice. Does not have a voice.
What are you talking about?
My grandma knows who's
Ann Coulter.
Ann Coulter's very far right. Yeah.
Okay, so now
but Dinesh she's not a politician.
How about Dinesh D'Souza? This is the comments that's coming up. Candace Owens.
Pretty far right.
Candace Owens.
She's right, but not far right.
No, got it. It's interesting. It's interesting to see.
Well, thank goodness that there's not people very, very, very far right that we can't think of.
Let me put it this way.
I'm thankful of that.
You know what's crazy? People think that far right is we want our gun rights, right? We're pro-life, right? No, they're pro-life. Believe in God
I was fine
and liberty.
You're pro-life, but I'll kill you if you
how is that far right? It's crazy that everything's got pulled so to the left that just regular conservative values are now far right. You know, like if it was some type of nationalist type thing, you know? It's insane.
So who's far right? I'll tell you who
it's
was
pulled so left,
I'll tell
but
you
now
who
a
was
regular
far right
conservative
in
seems like it's far right.
Trump's ear. What's this guy's name? Steve
Bannon.
Steve Bannon, Breitbart a little bit, but there was also the other guy, the bald guy. Jesus, what's his name?
The fact that you're thinking about him, he's not a big name.
Pat,
No, he was a
you
very
have
big name.
you have
He was a very big name.
the graph you
Chart,
just did.
yeah.
It's crazy. Let me explain to you what I mean, Adam. People that are here think that this is the middle, and it's not.
Stephen Miller.
People that are here think that people here are far right.
I don't.
Meaning between Democrat and socialist, they think Republican is far right.
Yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
So to them, if you go, the line is here, independent.
Yeah.
The left has pushed the line
Ricky,
so far left
where are you?
that this is where they're at.
Where are you on this chart?
I'm 100% Republican conservative.
But where on this chart?
If you had to, I'm right here. This is where I'm at. 100%.
Pat, where are you?
Pat's an independent. He's always said that. Well, I don't want to speak for Pat.
I'm a registered independent, but I'm probably more here libertarian because
yes.
to me, it's.
Let me see that.
Go ahead.
Okay. You're here. You're saying
I'm right
Ricky's
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would
Pat's
say
always
that
been
I'm
clear about
somewhere
that.
around here, on certain things. But fiscally, I'm closer to
No,
here.
I don't think you're here. I think you're here. I think you're to the right of Democrats. I don't think. I think you're Manchin. I think that's exactly who you are.
Who have I been saying for a year that is like my favorite politician?
I think that's who you are.
So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.